Hey guys, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share an update with you on my hormone replacement therapy menopause journey. So that is what I'm going to talk about. We're going to get right into it. So I want to go back a little bit and explain a little bit about menopause and my process of deciding what I was going to do or not to do, and why I came to the decisions that I came to, and why I stopped taking hormone replacement therapy. First off, I want to tell you that I am not a doctor. I'm not here to give you advice. I'm just sharing my own experience. So you really need to talk to your doctor about this. But I think it's good if you see somebody your age, me, going through this. It kind of is like you feel like you're not alone going through this. So that's why I'm sharing it. I know so many of you have reached out to me and asked me to share this video, and that is what I'm doing. So when I was, and some of this has to do with the reason that I got off a hormone replacement, so that's why I'm sharing this with you. So I was on birth control pills until I think I was 47, I think is when I got off of my pills, and I started when I was 23. Yeah. My doctors wanted me to stay on it, wanted me to stay on it, wanted me to stay on it. When I was 40, I started to get migraines. And when I was, just before I got off taking my birth control pills, they were really bad. They were just getting worse and worse and worse. And my friend at the time had told me, you should just get off of those things. They're probably causing your headaches. Well, she was right, because after I got off of those, my migraines, I hardly ever got a migraine. I would get them maybe twice, 3 times, maybe a year. Whereas I was getting several in a month. It was really, really bad. And a migraine is not like a regular headache. If you've ever had a migraine, you understand that they are really just horrible. Like I just feel like I want to die when I get them. That's how intense it. When I get a really bad one, I just feel like I can't. That is how bad they are. So I got off of that and my world was great. But then I started going into menopause right away. I woke up in the middle of the night. I would have sweat in my palms that I thought was water. It was like dripping sweat. I work out and I've never, ever had sweat like that. Like I was just pouring sweat, and you know, you start to get the fuzzy thinking, you're not sleeping good, you're tossing and turning, and dryness everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. And I can't say, I guess because YouTube flags you if you say certain body parts, I can't say, but in that area, I was getting dry and it was very uncomfortable. But I was dealing with it. I was just dealing with everything, because I did not want to go on hormone replacement therapy. My scare was breast cancer. My grandmother died when she was 45, I believe, of breast cancer, so that really scared me. That's on my dad's side. And I also worried about strokes, because my grandfather on my mom's side, her dad, had strokes. I think he had several strokes. So all of that scared me about having gone on hormone replacement therapy. But the reason I decided to finally do it, I just felt like I could not do it anymore. And then I heard that there were benefits to prevent heart disease, so that's why I decided to do it. So I went to see my doctor last August, I think, and she gave me some samples to try, and I was just scared. I was really, really scared, so I just let them sit and I didn't take them. And then I think I eventually threw them out stupidly. So then a couple months after that, I thought, oh, I have to do something, because this is just really, it was getting to a point where the dryness was painful every day. I could be walking and just, it was painful. So I decided that I would try it. So I got my prescription filled, very expensive. I think I was paying $100, and this is with a little bit of insurance help. They don't pay for very much. I think I was paying $170 a month for that, which is ridiculous. Just would love to know how much it would cost a man if it was reversed. I'm just saying, okay? So anyway, so I started taking it. After a month, I just noticed nothing changed. So she changed my prescription again. After a month, nothing. changed my prescription again. Now I'm starting to see changes. Things were getting better. Skin was getting better. My fuzzy thinking was going away. My sleep wasn't really getting better though, to be honest with you. I still was tossing and turning. I don't feel like I was sleeping any better. Dryness definitely went away. That was my biggest thing anyways, was the dryness. And hot flashes, yeah, hot flashes kind of went away. Still get them a little bit, but honestly, after my initial going through the change, my hot flashes weren't as bad as I know some people get. So they weren't as bad. So, I was using it and I started to get migraines again, but not a lot. I was getting it and I thought, oh, okay. But now I'm buying packs of my medicine because now I'm getting more intense migraines. I'm getting them more often, and that is not normal for me. Like I said, I would get 2 or maybe 3 at the most in a year. And now I was getting them weekly, and they were getting more and more intense. I'm like, I can't do this. So I called her up and I said, I just have to get off of this. She wanted me to see which one was causing it, get off of one, see how it is. I'm like, I can't. I mean, my headaches were just so intense that I couldn't do it. There's just no way I could, I didn't want to experiment with my head, because I already went through 2 boxes of my prescription and I only got, I had 3 filled. So that's 18 tablets, which that's a lot. So I'm like, I can't live like this. It's not worth it to me. And it stinks for me. You know what I mean? It's like, and for some people, they say your migraines get better. Mine get worse with hormone medication. I don't know why. Like I said, the same thing happened when I was on birth control pills. Maybe it was the estrogen. I don't know. But I just really don't want to mess with that. Now my doctor is on leave. So actually I talked to her assistant. She's on leave, so I gotta wait to go and see her. When I go and see her, I will talk to her about it. But for right now, I am off of it. I just stopped taking it. And guess what? I haven't had a migraine. So definitely was cause of it. So that is why I got off the hormone replacement. I would have stayed on it for a while. I wasn't never planning on staying on it forever. I was going to stay on it until I was 60 and then get off of it. But it's just not worth it. It's not worth it for me. I'm paying a lot of money a month to get a migraine. I mean, and it's horrible. And I don't like to take my migraine medicine. I really don't like to take it. I really try not to take it, just because I just don't like to get into where I'm having to take some sort of a medication for an issue, especially if I'm taking something else that's causing that. That just doesn't even make any sense. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I had to decide what I wanted to live with, and I'll deal with the dryness over a migraine. I will take anything over a migraine, because migraines are the worst. You just cannot even function. So that is where I'm at with my hormone replacement therapy. I'm not taking it. I would love to know if you've experienced that. Did you start taking hormone replacement therapy? Were you someone that had migraines and they got worse? Did they get better for you? Did they go away? Are you afraid to take hormone replacement therapy for whatever reasons? Were you taking it and then other things happened? I know some people said that they took it and then they found a lump. So those are all the reasons I was afraid to start taking it in the first place. I was really afraid to. I don't know, maybe this is just a sign that says, you know what, nope, you're not supposed to take it. I don't know what it is, but all I know is I'm not getting migraines anymore. So I'm feeling much, much better. But you can see my skin is in havoc right now. I have had so many pimples pop up on my face. I have not had a breakout like that in years, but it's as soon as I went off, holy cow, I have one. I could connect the dots. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I have pimples on my face, really bad. It's because I got off it. My body's going through that change again. So that's a bad part, but I know it's gonna clear up and everything will be fine. But I just want to share that too. So yeah, anything that you can share in the comments below about your experience of either going on it, not, you know, your decision for going on it, not going on it, you got off it, you love it, whatever it is, let me know in the comments, because I just think it's helpful. If somebody is going through this, they just want to know they're not alone. And sometimes there's things that they're worried about, and maybe, you know, you're going through the same thing. I'm like, oh, okay, it's not just me. That is it, guys. I hope that this was helpful to you guys. If you're going through it, again, just let me know in the comments below. Please make sure you give this a thumbs up. Please share this video. I know this would be helpful to so many women out there that are going through this. Please make sure you share my videos. If you're not already subscribed, I would love to have you subscribe. I share new videos on Mondays and Fridays. I usually talk about makeup, skincare, fashion for us mature ladies. Would love to have you join us here. It's a fun group. We stay positive. There's no drama here. It's all good. And I love how everybody kind of helps each other out in the comments. Sometimes if I don't get to answer a comment fast enough, sometimes you guys will go in there and make recommendations or whatever. And I love that. So keep that going. Make sure you click that subscribe button and also click that notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram as well too. And that is it. Thank you again so much. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.